or if it was both. Some crazy sort of symphony. But nonetheless, it's over. So that's good. Also, I'm going up, but I don't think I need. Sure. Let's go up, then we can go down. And then back up, like really back up. Hey. Hooray, always with the jumpsies. And now this way, up, above to the other side, which is a song if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, Liam, Nathan, and sneezed. What happened? You guys are super. Well, and Spiker's string crash. Liam, well, hiccups happen, I guess. Is it okay now? Oh, don't know what's up, but in here everything's super green. Everything seems to be okay. So the problem doesn't seem to be on my end. Maybe it was, but OBS isn't reporting anything. Also, it was a killable bat. No, but there's killable things in there. Tigers, hey! Also, I guess he broke his neck or something because he fell in the worst way possible. Poor him. Leon, tigers, no! And Nathan, stop killing foreign things. I actually will. I was trying not to kill them. I actually got a tranquilizer gun for this level, so I guess I'll start using it now. Otherwise, you guys will keep reminding me not to kill furry things. That's a secret, but fuck it. That's when you know you're going for the plunder. And you look at the stickers and go, fuck it. Also, what was this? Murderous bats. I guess that me being here is disrupting their sonars or something. Sonars. Also, Nathan, does bats count as furry things? Can I kill them? Nathan, I killed a pterodactyl. When? I don't remember that happening. It didn't happen. I'm being killed for crap. Oh, hey. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Let's do this again, you guys. I'm being accused of crimes I didn't commit. I didn't kill any pterodactyls. Not as far as I can remember. Also, just a disclaimer. This game has wobbly controllers, but this time it's my fault I'm missing these jumps. This game actually controls better than the other one. The other one... it does controls good. It works. But there was some collision bugs. This one, they seem to have fixed the bugs. But I don't know how to play this game. So yeah. I'm missing jumps and whatnot. Sorry about that. But this time at least it's not the game's fault. And Nathan, this creature make a pterodactyl-like sound. It was a bat. I don't know why, but they put in bats with pterodactyl sounds. At least it'll never get And it'll never become, never reach, rather, Deadly Premonitions level. Have any of you guys ever played or watched someone playing Deadly Premonition? That game is bananas, like crazy bananas. I think that one of the opening cutscenes, in fact, there's this dude driving his car downtown or something. He's going through a countryside city, and on the, why is this here? I can't make this jump. Instead they make me go around. Okay. There is a dude driving his car, going through this countryside city, and then he goes off-road because plot reasons. Ow. And as he's going off-road, kind of rolling down a hill or something, he almost runs over two squirrels, and the squirrels make a sound. But for some reason, the development team decided that this sound was a monkey sound. So apparently they got monkeys and used the monkey scream or something for the squirrels. Okay, I guess I missed that jump as well. And Vito, are you referring to the spiders, Nate? And I do not know, have pterodactyl sounds, but I think it's something like this sound. Yeah, I think it was the bat, and apparently I should have done this. I should have done this. Wee. I don't remember the bats making these sounds in the other games. Because before this game, they more lizard people. Where's the other? Hey, have a grenade. Whoa. Okay, grenades are effective. I should be using them more, actually. But the previous game they had bats, and for whatever reason they decided, no, we're not gonna. Also, hey, what is you, funny fellow? They had bats, but they still went like, okay, for this new game, let's record bat sounds again. We just did bat sounds, but you know what? Fuck the sound thing. Let's make more new bat noises. Apparently the bats in this game doesn't sound the same as the bats in the previous game. Oh, physics. Huh. I like how he's holding this thing so delicately, like, have a little mirror, very little. But it just got off the balance, so I guess it fucked things up. And juice, healing juices. Also, this game doesn't seem to be limited to how many juices I can carry. That, or this game is really generous with the amount of juice I can carry, because it doesn't seem like there's an end to them. Also, this seems to be the way for me to go down. I don't think I have solved this puzzle yet, so I don't want to go down yet. Also, thank the developers for adding a run button. Press it thing. Because in this game you run like crazy, up and down and around the levels, non-stop. Okay, so go down. Go down. Okay, now the delicate mirror holding arm is going back up, which will activate a little thing. Ta-da! Which is even more, even heavier on the action movies trope. That is, this whole shenanigan depends on the hero or heroine being in this place at the exact moment this thing activates. So what if she came during nighttime? She was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll wait till tomorrow or something to solve this puzzle instead. And maybe, I don't know, I guess I'll camping here. These lovely Thailand ruins are kinda lovely this time of the year, especially at night. I guess the lizard people will be sleeping or something, and I'll be here just enjoying the day, I guess. So let's take you out because you don't belong here. Sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but you have to go. At least they didn't make this puzzle super hard. Like, you can solve this in a minute or two or something. Also, can I also have this mirror here? Will it do anything? It doesn't seem like it'll do anything. That's not the way to go. But your forehead jewel thing is shining. That's good, I guess. I want to get up there. Can I? Oh yes, I just need to be really in the one good spot I can be into. Also a cage. Lovely, lovely cage. Let's use all the force in the universe to carry this cage around. What's up with this one puzzle? Oh, is it broken? Is that what it is? Let's go around. Vito, you need to position the two statues in the same pattern, like I did with the first statue. I think I need to go and solve that hand puzzle there first. In fact, I just need to lower its hand, insert the mirror thing, which I think I have, then solve this puzzle. Now I just don't know how that box thing factors into this puzzle. Ah, now I know. I guess I'll need to use it, the box, to pull this thing down back again afterwards. Somehow. Or not. Actually, this thing goes back up by itself. Okay, game, will you actually make me watch the cutscene? No, thank you. I need to put this box beneath the thing. Sneezed. It's surprising. It's surprising this game came out in 2008. It still looks pretty good for its age. Yes, actually, this game is 10 years old now. It does looks pretty good. I really don't know though. Tomb Raider 2013, it doesn't look as good. Because I recently played the PS4 version. It's not bad. But after Rise of the Tomb Raider, it kind of looks a little worse for wear, kind of ragged. And I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because they had to make up a new engine or something, because, well, quote unquote, make a new engine. This game uses the same engine as the previous two. The new ones, they kind of run on their own thing. So let's head back up. Yes, it's going back up. And in the meanwhile, I'll go down again. Because as you guys know, Lara loves to go down. Also, I'm kind of a dummy. For some reason I thought the statue had to be in the sunlight for this thing to work, but that's not how light reflections work. And Shenanigans, probably because it's a port of the PS3 version, they didn't change it that much, and they released it on the PS4. And actually, you're right, it is a port of the PS3 version. It's and the PS3 version, like I said, it was so different. They had to remake all assets for the game. So indeed, some things don't look too right, but at least the people in that game have better faces than they do in this one, like more humane eyes and whatnot. Also, let's break things because that's what we do. Ow! Okay, it's spiders already. A shitload of them. To boot. They kinda just show up. Oh, well. We don't get any warnings the spiders are coming. Also, this is dangerous, but the game requires me to do this. Wait. And I still died. What a surprise. It's kind of funny how in this game I die only because of falls. I never died because of enemies, actually. That's fun. I think it's the same thing with the Uncharted games as well. Or rather, in Uncharted it's the opposite. The climbing and running away sections aren't so hard. They're pretty straightforward. But the fighting sections in those games are sometimes impossible. I don't know if any of you guys ever played Uncharted. Any of the Uncharteds. Those games are fun, but they do have a little weirdness in them every now and then. Also, where do I go? Because I have to approach the door to trigger the cutscenes. In Shenanigans, the Lara Croft can survive multiple shipwrecks, but no falling a couple inches. And indeed. And I can move this door simply because I have the power of the ancient artifact Shenanigans. This sounds like a puzzle. A gigantic puzzle. Vito, you did play the Uncharted series back in 2015, but mostly because of The Last of Us.
This was here long before.
How so?
Was added. Proto-Norse runes again. My son, your treasures here and far, this gauntlet's twin, your belt Megingjord, and the mighty Mjolnir, are protected by the dead to keep Jormungandr subdued. But the map's been destroyed, and recently. If one of Thor's gauntlets was here, it's gone now. What's this? Natla, I see your goal and am your puppet no longer. Richard James Croft. Father did this. RJC. Strange. Father never used his middle initial in monograms to avoid confusion with his father. That's where you hid the artifact. You sly old fox. Now, if I can just make it back to the boat.
This is weird. Now it looks like Lara is talking to herself. Okay. Alright, this worked. Actually, it shouldn't have worked, but it did work, so hooray. And Vito, how so? Did you... Why... How come you play the Uncharted games after playing Last of Us? Even though they're the same developers and whatnot, it's two pretty different games. In fact, very different games. Also, I forgot the new drop button is. Did I find a secret? I don't think I did. But the game is like, hey, hooray, you found a secret. Avoided cat to do that sometimes, just to be happy she doesn't use an imaginary chalkboard. Yeah, that's a thing too. What I mean is that in the previous quote-unquote game, she got her friends Zip and Alistair to talk to. In this one though, she's like, okay, I guess I'm happy to talk to myself. Also, I'm hearing sounds that sound like spiders or something. But I can't see them, so there's enemies in this level, but the game doesn't wants me to see the enemies. They're like, hey, they are there, but we're not gonna show them, so if you have anxiety, fuck you. Fuck you really hard. Also, I just barely can make this jump. Let's use our superhuman strength from the gauntlet to push this thing around. But just a bit, because this is a puzzle after all, so you can't push it all the way. Good. Also, I don't think the game will give me any indication when I completed the puzzle. Yeah, it doesn't. Look at that. Oh yeah, there are bats flying around. It's almost like she's in a shooting gallery or something. Vito, there was a bunch of Easter eggs in The Last of Us related to the games created by Naughty Dog. That, and I thought of trying something new, including preparations for Uncharted 4 Thief's End. And Nathan Hurl, father last information, interesting plot things. And yeah, eventually we'll get to that. But Vito, what did you think about the Uncharted series after playing them? Especially the latest one.
And I am Thor no longer, it seems. I wonder how he charged it up again.
That's convenient. Wee. Oh, actually these spiders are even creepier when they're this close to the walls. Also, apparently the range isn't a thing. I can shoot things even when they're green, I mean gray. Which used to mean I can't shoot things because they're too far away. But now Lara, her aim is fantastic compared to the old games. Also, I think there is a button to jump backwards. I don't know. I don't remember what it is though. Okay, I guess I just did it. Nonetheless. And Vito, I thought it was very amazing. We'll let you know. And an underwater thing happened. Now, I guess let's get back to the boat. The boat Reno. Also, secrets. In this level, Lara's actually not using her rebreather, so this one, finally I have to pay attention to my oxygen meter, which is gigantic. It looks like Lara can stay underwater for almost a whole minute, if not more. And that's it, I guess I'm done with the level. I just hurt the Narf boy a little bit. But I'm not gonna kill him. Otherwise, Nathan is gonna be mad at me.
Find anything?
There was a map, but Father destroyed it.
Well, the acorn certainly didn't fall very far from the tree.
He did it deliberately, to keep the information from Natla. But I'm sure he recorded everything first, and what's more, he found Thor's other gauntlet.
Where'd he put it?
Right under your nose.
And now we go to the mansion. And avoided the cat. Lara's movements look like they took the movement out of the Olympic gold medalist for each thing. Yeah, they actually did. This game, like the others, they motion captured gymnasts and swimmers and all the things. However, like I said, they got these motion captured things and changed it. Also, I could go for the jungle short or the jungle pant, but it's not canon because, well, you see. We're in her house, but let's go with the assault rifle nonetheless. And avoided the cat, so that's why she just looks so weird. Yes, exactly.
My apologies, Lady Croft, but I have not tended to the crypt.
Why didn't you ever tell us this was down here?
Yeah, I wish I still didn't know. You know what? I'll wait up here.
I did warn you that playing your music so loud could wake the dead.
Damn. This is creepy.
What makes you think it's here?
Father signing his name with all three initials was a clear reference to my grandfather. Light, please. Since my father was full of surprises.
So the Crofts have a crypt beneath a crypt. Because they're just that rich, like Nathan said. And this is a level of its own. Exploring the depths of the Croft Manor. Hope you guys are ready. I think there's spiders here. But yeah, they kept the motion capture things for this game. But then they took these motion capture movements and oh no, rather we have bats. What a surprise. Actually, this is not even a crypt, this is a gigantic temple or something. Like the Crofts bought a ruin and decided to build on top of it. Just because. I mean, if you have money, this is probably the least you could do with it. But yeah, take motion capture movements for everything. But they also have to blend in with the... They have to blend in these movements with the actual manually animated movements. And especially when, for example, you're tumbling around and then you're suddenly shooting things. And also it seems like they sped up some movements, so it doesn't look natural at all. It looks so weird. And might I say, a little dumb. Sneezed, you miss being able to explore the manor in the game. Rise of the Tomb Raider did a good job, but you miss how expensive it was. Yeah, I also miss it. I really hope this new Tomb Raider brings it back, because it was the best thing about the games. Also, I need to get to that thing really fast. Although I don't think I can just run it. Anyway. Nathan, your company will buy a motion capture device. We will make captures. Please do. That does seems awesome. And one in a lifetime opportunity, kind of. It's not like there's many people going around with motion capture devices here or there. That's awesome. Congratulations to you. So instead of using this as a counterweight, she goes like, nah, I'll break this, and kicks the shit out of the pot. So that's a no, you would see. Instead, let's search for things we can use somewhere. Vito, there are spiders in this level. Yes, I found it already. The spiders and the bats. All the things. All the best things combined. Sneeze, so there's the giant manor, this massive crypt, and even bigger crypt below this one. This manor must have cost billions. That... I don't know, it's the classical, the Crofts are in league with the devil, that's how they get so much money for building such a house. That, or we take the western route, they got it in a bet, in a saloon bed or something. Or I don't know, maybe the Crofts bet on the right thing centuries ago, like, oh, you know what, I'm sure trains will be the future. And people are, oh no, what, trains? What about horses? Horses are awesome. And lo and behold, trains became the thing and the Crofts made billions. I think what rich people should do is take old abandoned malls and make them into apartments. That's a thing too. But recently we kind of got into learning a little bit about that, and it's much more complicated than just going and doing that. Also, can't you jump, Lama? The ledge is right above you. Just grab it. And Vito, the Croft family were loyal to the British Empire for centuries. but in which scenario? Because as we all know, there's 3 versions of the Tomb Raider lore and whatnot. Ow! What the crazy spiders, they just show up from nowhere. They show up from nowhere to jump on you and like, okay, I'm gonna destroy your life. Simple as that. The resurrection. Okay, I guess. And Vito, the medieval era. The Crofts have been loyal to the British Empire since the medieval era. That sounds about right. But still. That's just crazy bananas nonetheless. Yeah, it doesn't move. And this one, what about you? It also doesn't move. What about this one? How do you know? It doesn't move either. This place is completely run down, nothing here works. And then I have this stabby thing for walls. And I don't know what to do with that yet. I will soon enough. And now I'm starting to think that Lara just got way unfair compared to the Tomb Raider legend Lara. Because this Lara, she's being able to hit things from way too far away. I don't know if you guys watched who of you watched my stream yesterday, but I was having the worst time ever in the endless looped bike level in Kazakhstan. All because Lara could not hit some dudes in bikes. However, I gave the game props for being realistic because she was in a bike at least 120 kilometers per hour. She was in the snow. It was hard to see things. Yep. Okay, one block is not enough. Let's get another. And she was moving fast. She only had one weapon. It was snowing. And she was trying to hit moving targets as well, and not all of the moving target, but just the dude on top of the vehicle. And I was like, okay, this game is props for realism. She isn't gonna hit every single shot. But then comes this one and she hits flying bats meters away. And not only that, but she hits 2 at once. One in each side. I just go, no, this... Whatever props this game hoped to gain by realism in that game, it lost in this one. But then again, maybe it was also the difficulty level. It's kinda insane. Legends. In case you guys didn't notice, yes, I am very sorry about this game yet. These games. Just waiting till I get into the other ones. Vito, the flame needs to be activated to do so. Yes, I was caught up in the moving boxes around, and I guess that is the puzzle, so I'll get to do that. And sneezed, you mean the script does look like it would have been from around that time, the medieval times. And yeah, in fact it does. So I guess this property has been in the family from nearly 1,000 years. That is a possibility, yes. Ugh. More spiders. Because who doesn't like them? Also medipacks. Ow. But maybe not like the medieval times. Something like Renaissance or something. Not too old, but then again not too modern. Besides, this place seems to be very beneath the ground. I don't think people went building things below the ground just for fun. Way back then. But at least they even after renovating the mansion and all that, they still went through the effort of going back and installing lamps and whatnot in here. Actually, this does look like a very ridiculously old cathedral or something. Almost like a Dark Souls level. And hooray, the flames are on. Like, hey, do you like moving boxes around? Guess what? There's a puzzle you're gonna love in this new game. Okay, I guess now I need to move these things to make other things change. What am I going for? The little angel winged dude? Possibly. Okay. Let's rotate things on the other side. Vito. There was a button back there, but at the opposite side. Never mind. Yeah, apparently, once again, this game is giving the player agency, so you can choose which side you wanna complete this puzzle from. But lo and behold, it doesn't really matter. You can do it from either side. Nathan, let yourself be guided by the mood of this place and what the authors wanted to show you. Why are you discussing it in a logical way? I don't know really. So I think is this thing timed? Yes, it is timed. I have to be quick to get there. I don't even know where I need to go to. But yes, these shouldn't be thinking about it so logically, I guess. We should be considering... I go from down there. This place should be like, oh, look at how gigantic it is. I feel all for the Croft family's past. And indeed, it is pretty amazing. You think about it like that. Yep. Also, this is really threading the needle here. Ugh. Ow! More fucking spiders all over the place. We're gonna come any moment. Also, I think that way back in the first level, I got a little globe thing that was hidden, and I think it increases my maximum health. Not super sure about that, but that's what I'm feeling. And Sneeze, I love the music in this game. The heavily choir really adds to the feeling that you're uncovering something amazing yet terrifying. Yes, I actually do love the music in this game. Whatever comes, the Tomb Raider series musicians, they really knew their shit. They're awesome at that. And Walter, now you're really back. Welcome back. How you doing? We are uncovering unearthed secrets and artifacts and whatnot.
Hello, Lara. Here in this room is everything we recovered from Bogavati, Thailand. Be especially careful with the thralls. They managed to kill 6 of us before. They were protecting one of Thor's gauntlets and a map showing where the rest of his treasures were hidden, all of which are necessary to open the way to Avalon. The Norse believe this site contains a powerful weapon, and to safeguard against this possibility, I destroyed the original map. I hope this was not a terrible mistake, but if it was, I hope you and your mother can forgive me.
We got the other thing. And the trolls are here. Okay, now I'm... Ow. Now I'm pretty glad I decided to come with the assault rifle. Ow. And apparently I have to kill them and then kill them again. So nice. Ooh. Nathan, feel the mood, follow the story, do not think about sensibility or costing. Sure thing. I did play this game quite a lot. Oh, actually, I'm destroying super old artifacts. I did play this game quite a lot, so the time should be taken back by the all and everything else already happened. But you're right, now I'm older and wiser. I should be paying more attention to the details that I could not pay attention to before because of how young and unexperienced that was. Oh, hey. Come here, little friend. Where can I put you? Actually, I can put you anywhere, pretty much. Except not over there, it would seem. Sneezed, why on earth would I put murderous creatures in your manor? Who knows? I mean, apparently the crafts were super low. Let's recover things and... I don't know, they just like Vito was saying the other day, the crafts have been archaeologists. There's a lot of it. It would make sense that they would recover things and bring them back and whatnot. Now we're going the extra mile. Also, what is this? For study, silly. Studying isn't worth dying, not in your option anyway. Never truly is, but you know. I have to go all the way across to bring this thing to the other pillar, which it would seem is the only climbable one. This game really signalizes well with how I can push this thing and whatnot. And which is why it's wise to take precautions before studying the trolls or researching them, says Vito. Sneezed. Clearly Lord Croft didn't think that way. He didn't take any precautions, other than a cage, which apparently the thing broke. The two things broke after... Oh, who knows how long, but they eventually broke it, nonetheless.
That didn't last long. Oh well.
And Vito, they didn't see the trolls coming, yet they raised Richard's curiosity. Yeah, I'm more on Sneezed's side on this one. If you see murderous creatures, you do not bring them back to your house. At all. Also, what do you know? There's another passageway back into the mansion. But this is how the game began, with everything exploding. So let's redo the tutorial level again. But this time for real, so now Lara can die for real. And Chandler's poopy minds. They'll get you. Vito, immediate res. What does that mean? I'm not super sure. Control. Control is the... okay. Control is the get down key. It's not C anymore. Sneezed, back I am. The prologue. As I got into storytelling and whatnot, eventually I learned that doing this sort of flashbacks isn't the best way to go. Like, hey, let's just start the story in the half, and then let's start midway through the story as sort of a prologue, like, hey, things are going crazy. Then you say, okay, now let's go back to the other way. It isn't a good way to tell a story.
Look out! It's locked. I know.
Drop it, Zip, or I'll drop you.
What? So you can shoot me again? It wasn't locked. Why would she set fire to her own home? She got into the vault. It had to be her.
Is that what happened here? Someone blew open the vault.
All right. Say it wasn't. Someone who looked a hell of a lot like you opened it using the retina scanner.
Impossible.
Exactly.
Then what happened?
She got away with Amanda's race stone.
Where's Alistair?
I haven't seen her.
I'm going to the tech room to watch the security video. You two get out before the roof comes down.
This is not good storytelling. It confuses the shit out of everyone reading, or watching, or whatever. And however, it is always good, just depending on the kind of story you want to tell, it's always good to start by an exciting bit to make sure people get into your story instead of starting slowly and very deliberately taking your time. If your story takes too long to pick up, people will not feel super inclined to keep reading or watching or what have you. So most of the times it is good to start quickly. So when the start of a story normally isn't quick, they do this. They say, hey, let's start with an exciting episode of our show or action thing or whatever. And now that we are past the exciting part, oh come on, Lara, please drop on the other side, will you? Why won't you do the thing? But anyway, now that we're here standing on top of this birdie mansion, if you take too long to start your story, people will get bored and won't like it. So that's why developers do, well, story writers do this. They start the story in an exciting part and then use it as sort of a prologue or flashback shenanigan. And so you get into the story and say, whoa, things are already happening. Then they can take the time because they already hooked you. But it isn't a good thing to do. Most of the times. See, she's the evil, hot version of Lara, and with powers. Supernatural powers this time.
Alistair,
I feel bloody awful.
just lie still.
I'll see you.
Alistair, hold on.
See you in Avalon.
Damn it.
And maybe that's why they didn't follow up with this series. The Croft Manor was destroyed and whatnot.
No. What the hell was that thing?
I've only seen something like it once before. A doppelganger that Natla sent after me years ago. That one didn't have a mind of its own.
But how could Natla have sent it if she's Amanda's prisoner?
They're a team of sorts now. Amanda and Natla, her pet Atlantean god.
What are we going to do?
After I deal with the authorities, I'm going to southern Mexico to retrieve Thor's belt.
What? Alistair's dead and it's just business as usual?
I need Thor's belt to get his hammer, and I need the hammer to kill a god.
And this is what happened. This is how the game began, pretty much. Nathan starts for Earthquake and then rides his emotions. Avoided cat, it was Amanda with a wig. It could have been, actually. Uh-oh, she's back, the doppelganger. I didn't play Tomb Raider Anniversary, but she wasn't that too, the doppelganger and Atla. And Sneeze, I know she's not a great character, but the doppelganger is still pretty badass. She is. She's pretty cool. I think that's why they brought her back, but now with this more more evil goth look. It's cool. And Negalara. And there goes Alistair. R.I.P. Alistair. Walter, he had it coming. Why? He didn't. Actually, we didn't really get to grow attached to these characters that much, but he was okay. He was alright. Sneezed. This game ended the series pretty well, so they couldn't do anything other than reboot it, really. Yeah. I mean, they could have gone on for sequels or spin-offs. They could try to do the anniversary, but with every other classical game. It would have been nice, but who knows? Anyways, it's 7:20 now. I've been playing for quite some time, and I hope you guys have enjoyed Tomb Raider Underworld. I sure am having a great time in here, even though I'm really salty, really complaining about everything this game has to offer. But I'm really enjoying this game, and I hope you guys are too. But that's it for today. I'll be back next time playing more of this, and then I don't know if I'm gonna go with the new Tomb Raider games or if I go back to the other classics like Tomb Raider 4 and Edge of Darkness. Then it'll be up to you guys. But let's do more Tomb Raider because I'm loving it. Also, I guess I have to choose something to begin the mission with. I can't quit in this level. Let's go with the assault rifle. But this is the beginning pretty much. She just entered a Mayan or something civilization, and she's here, ready to roll in her new bike, and it's not a Ducati anymore. Unfortunately, but it has thick wheels. Like, holy shit. It's wheel for days. And Walter, have a nice night. Thank you, Walter. And Shanice, I look forward to the next stream. Oh, that's awesome. Tomorrow I might be streaming later. Normally I start at 1 p.m. Tomorrow probably we start at 4 or 5 p.m. in my time, which is Brazilian time, the GMT -3. But in any case, there's a schedule widget down below the video. And Walter, okay, one flaw, you hate that level. This one, I don't remember much about this level, truth to be told. Maybe it's one of the levels that got cut out from the PS2 version of the game. Who knows? Might have been. Yeah, in any case, you guys, there is they lost the Ducati sponsorship. That happens after 2 years. But down below in the Twitch, there's a few links. You guys can follow me on Twitter for more information when I go up with the streams. You can also join my Discord channels. There are a lot of artsy, cool people in there, and we talk about games as well. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed this stream. We'll be back with more Tomb Raider or illustrations the next time. And that's it for today. You all stay awesome, beautiful boys and girls. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. But before I truly go, there are some amazing people I would like to recommend to you guys. If you are done watching, since now that we are done watching this stream, you guys can go and watch Spiker. He does awesome For Honor streams, although I don't think he's streaming right now. But there's also my boy Walter. He's gonna start playing cool, awesome games, Dark Souls-esque games like Neo and whatnot. And you guys can go watch him because he's a very good boy, very supportive. So go give him a watch. But in the meanwhile, you guys stay awesome, and I'll be seeing you later. Bye bye.